One of the main roles of the Australian Parliament is to make laws for the people of Australia. This power comes from the Australian Constitution, which says that the Australian Parliament has powers to make laws on important national matters such as welfare, defence, immigration and taxation. Laws are formal rules which people and organisations have to follow. A proposal for a new law or a change to an existing one is called a bill. Most bills are introduced into the Parliament by government ministers and usually begin in the House of Representatives.
First reading a bill for an act to amend the Australian Education Act 2013 and for related purposes.
The Minister.
I move that this bill be now read a second time.
Once a bill is introduced, members can debate it and then vote on it.
As a community, we should make sure you get a great education. It's the promise that we make to every Australian child at their birth. Like John Dewey said, what the best and wisest parent wants for his own child, that must the community want for all its children.
All those of that opinion say aye. To the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it.
If the bill is agreed to in one house, it is sent to the other house, in this case the Senate, where a similar process is followed.
It's impossible to overstate the importance of this bill because whatever the outcome of our consideration, it will have a far-reaching effect on a generation of children and their educational outcomes.
If senators and members think that a bill needs to be changed, they can suggest amendments.
These amendments provide for the establishment of a national school resourcing body.
These amendments are also debated and voted on.
Are there educational measurable statistics attached to your amendment? Because I'd really like to consider it if there were.
Bills can also be investigated more closely through the work of parliamentary committees. Either House of Parliament can send a bill to a committee for detailed examination. A committee might suggest changes to a bill or make other recommendations for the Houses to consider.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the House of Representatives Standing Committee on Employment, Education and Training, I present this report of the committee entitled Innovation.
Well, here we have the Finance and Public Administration's Reference Committee report.
This process helps the Parliament make better informed decisions. After being agreed to in exactly the same form in the House of Representatives and the Senate, bills must be approved by the Governor-General on behalf of the Queen. This is called royal assent. After the bill is signed, it becomes a law, called an Act of Parliament.